This is going to be hard. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ignore these little baby hairs that are everywhere, curly hair probs, for real. So for those of you who have followed me, know that previously, starting about March, I became a Beachbody coach. I went all in. Basically, let me back up. Um, I started I started it because I was struggling. I was struggling mentally, I was struggling financially, I was struggling physically. For those of you who know, Beachbody is not cheap, but I put faith that I can get back what I spent on it, and I did. Um, Probably about April, I was earning like $200 a week. And that doesn't seem like a lot to some of you it will. To me it did, because I'm still to this day being docked for my maternity leave, and my daughter's almost 1. So if that tells you anything about our messed up system, no shade, but shade. Um, it's hard. My husband has been trying to make the ends meet with his job, but it ultimately nowadays it takes 2 incomes to make it work, and my income has suffered because of maternity leave, which sucks. I mean, you're bringing this beautiful life into the world, and it's so much joy, so much thrill, and then it's like a cloud over your head that there's something holding you back from being fully happy with what just happened because you're being docked. It's just not fair, it's not right, and it really put me in a weird place mentally, as well as my physical appearance, because I gained about 50 pounds with my pregnancy, and I was so used to being so skinny all the time, and this new body with no baby inside of it, I'm just like, I'm not supposed to be this big anymore. Why am I not going back to the way I was? And that's just not how it works. So I sulked for a while. I had Olivia in August, and mind you, it took me until March to sign up. And I had watched her, my previous coach, for a while. I started watching her in September, and I thought about it. And then in March, I was like, I've hit rock bottom. I need to do something. And it worked. I went full force. I lost 40 pounds. I only had 10 more pounds to go to my pre-pregnancy weight. And I was just happy, motivated. Everybody was seeing a difference in me, and I was making money on top of that, which of course makes you happier. But then May came around, which I'm a teacher. For those of you who don't know, I am a teacher, and it got extremely stressful. I know people say that the end of the year is stressful for everybody, but mine was stressful for different reasons. Um, I had some issues going on within the campus, and it just wasn't a good time for me, and it really brought my mental state back down, and I just shut down. And I thought to myself, you know what? I can't feed false dreams into these people if I'm not doing it. I can't make somebody a believer of something if I'm not doing it. That's just not who I am. I'm not going to keep making money off something if I'm not doing it and giving it my all as well. That just doesn't feel right to me. And so I ultimately quit coaching. And I still have the membership. I still have a whole bunch of bags of shakes left over from when I fell off the wagon at the end of the school year. I do honestly feel inside, if things hadn't got hard for me mentally again, I would have stuck it out, and I would be where I wanted to be right now, probably smaller than my pre-pregnancy size. But actions come with consequences, and that's not where I am right now. So I wanted today to be about me starting a new lifestyle, me stepping one foot forward back into the weight loss journey, and I wanted to take you guys along with me so I can have some accountability with what I'm doing. Today so far I did have a shake, which if you didn't see how I made that shake, um, go check out my video, What I Eat in a Day. I'll link it down below. It shows how I make my shake and what I use. Once I run out of Shakeology, I'll probably just go buy something from the store that's, reputable and has good reviews and stuff. I'm not just going to buy anything, but once I run out of Shakeology, I'll probably buy something else because it is really pricey. And I'm going to get back into my workouts today when my husband gets home. He's taking a half day, and I'm just going to make healthier choices. I can't keep living this way. I can't keep bringing myself back down into this hole. And I felt so much happier when I had the weight off and I was working out. I mean, it took so much of me to get to work out because I did it after work, after teaching all day. But once I did it, I slept like a baby and I just felt so good the next day, and I was on point with my diet. For those of you who don't know and you've never had a Beachbody kit, it comes with little containers, and it's like sizes of portions that you should be eating of each food group, which totally changed the game eating for me. And it didn't make me feel any less hungry or any more full. It was like perfect. So I washed those, and I'm going to get back on this journey today, and I'm going to take you along with me. That way I have accountability in my life. I came out and I've said it to the world now. I no longer sell it. I'm just doing it just to do it, just to feel better about myself because the program really does work, you guys. I lost 40 pounds and I was doing it March, 3 months, 3 months, and I lost 40 pounds, which I think is pretty awesome. So I'm going to get back into that and hopefully I can make a routine for myself. I was doing it 6 days a week. Yeah, 6 days. That's part of another reason why I probably got burnout is because I was doing it so much. So I'm going to make it a goal 3 to 4 times a week, depending on what kind of week I have. I can't set unrealistic expectations for myself off the get go because then I'll just end up disappointed in myself and give up. So 3 to 4 times a week is my goal, depending on what my mental state is like and what my week is like. Like if I'm too busy, then it's 3. If I have some time on my hands and I feel good, it's 4. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, I am going to make healthy choices. I went 3 months with no cokes. I did have caffeine, but in a natural way. But no cokes and no fast food. And I went 3 months doing that. And I'm going to do it again. And today I am slamming the hammer and I'm sealing the deal and I'm making it final that today marks day 1 of my weight loss journey. I don't want to call it a diet. I want to call it a healthy living lifestyle. I want to make this a lifestyle. I'm so tired of being a yo-yo person where I jump into something, then I'm like, this is too hard, my life is hard, poor pitiful me, and then jump out. I'm tired of being that girl. I want to make this into something that's sustainable, which is why I'm not going to set unrealistic goals for myself again. I focused way too hard on making sales, making money, chasing the scale to make the scale go down, and it consumed me. Being on social media and contacting people consumed me. Some of the hate that I got from reaching out to people about coaching or doing the program got to me as well. And it was just a tornado, it was a storm of things that just made me ultimately cut the cord on being a coach. Um, I have nothing but wonderful things to say about the program. It's honestly amazing. And if you fit the personality type of being a coach, props to you, kudos to you, it's amazing. And I love the feeling of inspiring and uplifting other women. I loved that part because I would get messages or comments or whatever and just thanking me, or I'm so glad you reached out to me to talk to, like even if they didn't buy anything, like we would just talk and have conversation about our struggles and what we want to get out of certain things in life. And it was just a really uplifting conversation, which you don't get every day. And I did get that when I was a coach because I was reaching out. So I feel like if you're also struggling with weight loss and you want to reach out to somebody, let's talk. Let's get together and talk. I'm not selling anything. I swear. I'm not a coach. I'm just doing the program as a client, and I'm going to take you guys along with me on how I eat and what exercises I'm doing. that day. I think I'm going to start with the 21-day fix first, just to be realistic for myself, because I was doing the 80-day obsession and that was just way too much. I went way too hardcore to start off, to jump the gun, and I need to tone it down a bit and get it to where I set a routine for myself, a baseline, and get this thing going. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You know what? I'm going to take you along with me and I'm going to show you how much I weigh on the scale. Just 1 second. Okay, so almost at 160, like 158. So that's my starting point. So that was really hard to look at, but now you guys know the truth, where I'm starting, where I want to go with this, and I just want to be held accountable and for you to come along with me. So first I'm going to start with lunch. I'm going to have some tuna. No tortillas, no nothing, just some fashionable tuna with some mustard and relish, and that's it for lunch. I need to go to the store and buy some vegetables and get all of that prepared, but for now I'm going to start out with some tuna and keep the mayonnaise out of it, keep the cheese and bread off of it, and have some water with lemon. So let's go get that because I'm hungry. Okay guys, ignore the bottles over here. Sorry, we had a really rough night with Olivia. She was teething and we were up for a long time, so that can wait. She just went down about an hour and 20 minutes ago, and it's 11:50 now, so she'll probably sleep for a little while. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. You know how that goes if you're a mama or a parent. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make my tuna. If you're wondering, I get the solid white albacore tuna. So it comes like in a chunk, so I have to smash it up. I prefer it this way though, honestly. Alright, I got my mustard, I got my relish. I used the dill. I'm not about that sweet life at all. So I'm gonna add that in. I don't measure. I just go with the flow, you know? So there's that. And that. And that. Oops. So I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoning. It's just some garlic salt for some flavor. I love garlic, and some pepper. Mix it up. And I don't feel like cutting up lemons, so I'm having a bottle of water, and I'm gonna go enjoy my food. Okay guys, that was basically all I had today. I didn't get a chance to work out. I am still really sore from my out of shape butt playing kickball on Saturday. I'm gonna insert some clips of how that went down at the end. It was taken on a cell phone, so they're not the best quality, but I mean, it is what it is. But I hope I get to share more of this journey with you guys. I plan on showing you some exercises once I get through the soreness. That way I can actually go full out and do what I need to do to get back in shape. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for more of those. Give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you're subscribed below. I'm doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. So make sure that you're subscribed and I can see that you're subscribed. That way you can be entered. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
So what are you doing? It bounced
up on you. We are going to play kickball for Team Jake supporting autism. Speaks.
Yay!
Yay! And I'm gonna make a fool of myself.
We're in the field.